think one person that gave me $1 or coin. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you plenty of people that got them and doubted me. Plenty of people that got them and they like what I do, love what I do, just hate doing it. All of it.
Mopping in the Bentley, smoking moon. Raj. Pocket full of mother blue guap.
So guys, we made it at speed. Acosta drove half of the way. Ain't that right, Acosta?
I drove the whole way. You were asleep.
I was slumped.
But you gonna drive the way back?
I'll drive the way back.
So,
I got you.
You know,
No, so we're here at Jet Speed, guys. We're gonna meet up with Justin. He's gonna show us around the facility, and I believe Beto bought a motor. So we're gonna check that out. So let's go. Alright guys, so we're here at Jet Speed. Justin, he's our contact here. He also has a race car.
Yeah, it's a 2000 Trans Am, roughly making around 700 horsepower.
So he's gonna show us around here at Jet Speed, the warehouse, the shipping area, a little bit of what happens here at Jet Speed.
Pretty much our shipping area. The girls over here will get everything shipped out in a day or two, especially if it's in Houston.
Okay.
We'll have it the next day.
Real quick.
Yeah. And then there's our packing. We'll pack our Ls3s. And then each aisle has a whole bunch of different kinds of things. So this aisle right here, we have our short blocks and long blocks and everything. Head gaskets. All the short blocks will be over there. This right here is actually getting the Ls motor.
Ooh, that's a nice motor, huh?
Yeah. It should work. It's the same pretty much setup as a Gangbang. It's a Ls3 5.3. It has good internals, so it should make around 1,500 horsepower easily.
So Beto can still say it's a 5.3.
Yeah. Stock 5.3.
5.3. So as y'all can see, guys, they have a bunch of stuff here. We're like, this is heaven right here.
Where you going?
Safety.
So this aisle will have our exhaust system, and then from rockers and all that. And then this one will have all your cranks. This side will have more gaskets, rods, and then this side is all our cams.
Okay.
Shirts. So from all down here, and then back that way is all cams. Custom cam, shelf cam. Different shops have different cam specs that would hook them up. And then will be all the heads on that side. You see it's a big aisle with nothing but cams and nothing but heads.
So with my boy Justin showing us around, as y'all can see, Jet Speed carries a lot of inventory. And y'all can see the shipping, the delivery process is organized. You know, you're gonna get your parts quick, you're gonna get them in a timely manner. Y'all can see if you're looking for any race performance parts, make sure to check out Jet Speed. They got everything here. This is heaven right here.
Machine shop. So from the machine shop, we'll build the block, we'll balance the cranks, we'll build the head from scratch, we grind our own custom cams, laser our own custom cams, everything gets done in-house. So it's pretty much like a one-stop shop, anything you want. So from motors to heads to tires to fuel, we can take care of everything. So if you need anything, just look up Jet Speed, we got you covered. So in here, we do all the lasering on the cams. Oh, that's our head department guy for cams. So after they get grinded, washed, they'll come in here and they'll get lasered. And from the laser machine, see up here, we'll get engraved to your own cam specs, or we'll put our logo on it. So somebody like y'all want your own logo on y'all's cam, we can engrave that into the cam. So we'll just put ONDGAS right here and it'll just show up. So pretty much simple setup. Like I said, we could do any kind of design you like. If you have a print over it. So all the motors that we got done this week, Okay. On this side right here is pretty much the balance. Jake over there right now is answering the crank. So if they need to add weight or take weight out or slug it, that machine will do everything. It will tell you what you need to get done. And like I said, Jake will go in there, he'll slug it or take out weight on drilling out the hose to cut weight out. Pretty cool setup.
So I'll let you know how much ingenuity and work goes on Tetris Speed here. As y'all can see, they ain't fucking around.
Engine room. This is the cleanest room in the whole property. Not that clean. We got Jake over here checking all the rods. And then you got Pope, he's our engine builder. Paul, he's one of our other engine builders. So this smells everything everywhere. Everything gets put together. You see all the cranks that we got going on for all the motors. Right now all the motors are getting honed, ready to go. As soon as they get done over there on the honing, I'll show you in a minute. They'll come in here and then pretty much Jacob or Paul will put them together as a short block and Pope or whatever will do them as a long block. So on this side right here is our head department. So we'll get them from scratch and to all the way into their build to put them on your car. So I'll give you all a rundown real quick, circle. So on the DSs, pretty much all our retainers that go on top of the springs, we'll get everything made in-house. So they'll come in a long titanium rod, and from there, from that rod will go in the machine and they cut them down to size.
That's crazy. Everything in-house.
So before they go in the machine, they get cut down. The big steel rods like this, titanium. And then from there, we'll put them in here, pretty much all bucket, okay? And then we put 3 or 4, and then all night, they run 24/7. They'll just keep on going. After one rod is done, I'll drop another one, and they'll just keep on making retainers all night.
That's crazy.
And then we should have a retainer right here, I can show you. So from that big rod that got to the saw, it'll get cut down to a retainer like this. Like I said, they're going 24/7 all night. So we'll put 3 or 4 rods in there. And then like I said, they'll come in, go in, and then start getting shaved down and cut to size.
These machines don't stop though.
24/7.
24/7.
Over here comes to D1, D2, and D3. This is where all our aftermarket heads get cut and imported. So whenever we get them as a casting. From that casting, they'll go in the machine, and from there they'll start pouring them out, drilling the bolt holes with everything that you need for a stock LS10. So this is the raw casting that we get right now. So these are the LS7s. If you see, it says a casting. There's no bolt holes, there's nothing. So when we put them in the machine, they'll hold onto these clamps, and from there, with the drill bits, they'll start cutting everything out. So actually D1 right here, they're making this one. So I'll show you D3, D2.
Don't hold it like that.
So D3 and D2 right here are actually cutting the heads out right now. You see down here, from that raw casting that I just showed y'all, it'll come out looking like that. And these are some more castings, LS3 style, LS7, LS1 style, whatever style you need, we'll have them.
That's how they come in.
Yeah, that's how we'll get them. We'll get them in a raw casting, like I said, and then from there, they'll get ported and cut to size. So actually, this D3 is pretty cool because not also we just do heads, we also do the intakes.
Oh, okay.
So whenever we get the intake, that's the casting, it'll pretty much be the same way. There won't be no bolt holes or nothing. They'll have these clamps, or they'll hold on to them. And on top over here, we'll call those our pallets. From those pallets, we'll put the raw castings on them, the heads or intakes, and all night, they'll go from one intake to another, or it'll go to heads, it'll switch. Okay. So it'll come in with one pallet, and we'll do that, take that pallet out, and it will switch to a different product.
So this is the multitasker pretty much. Okay.
This one does everything. But yeah, if you can see, we have nothing but different pallets. We got a couple set LT heads over there. We got our intakes. We got some LS3, it looks like over here. So we have different heads and then different intakes. So we got the LS3 intakes, we got our LS1 intakes, and we got the LS7 intakes. That'll go on these pallets and just get switched out all day.
All day.
So after everything's done, they'll come out like this.
So this is finished product right here?
Yeah, it'll be a finished product. This is not 100% finished yet, but you got the idea how it'll come out. C4 over here, we'll put dual heads on there. So pretty much we'll set them as a set of heads. So we don't do one head at a time. We'll place 2 heads on there. So whenever they get shipped out, they went through the same machining, the same time and everything.
Okay.
So nothing gets mixed up.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean.
So you see on this one, they're doing some LS3 style heads right now. So right now, I guess I'm just moving bids. But you see there's a pair right there. So after those pair get done, they'll get taken out and they get switched for another one. So these are all right here will be our ball receiver heads. So our lower end heads, but still have the market. That's the unit right there.
That's what I need.
We'll show y'all the R&D area. Our new product that we're coming out, we'll test it. Our new cam spec that we'll test. Intake ports, we'll test. Everything that we need to do, we'll test it here in the house.
So that's badass. You know, you ain't getting no parts from over there, from over here. Everything's coming from here.
So this is our R&D area where we'll test different motors. We'll test the Hemis, we'll test LTs, lower setups, different cam specs right now. Right now, they're working on this truck. They're going to try to do fuel pump system. Salem in this car with this guy. I'll show you. I'll go around real quick. He's working on his car. He took the day off to work on his car, so that's a really nice little track. That's a nice one. I think he's putting a lowering kit on this one. But when I say this thing is pretty much, it's nice. All original paint, original interior. He has some nice moves on it. I think he's doing like a 30-inch drop on it.
Yeah, you already put the spring.
Yeah, he did the back already, working on the front. But this thing is nice. All original. I did the anti-roll bar, redid it, and then I put 29s on there, changed the rear gears on it. So we have a race this weekend here local. So hopefully it comes out with the W.
Kick some ass with that car. I seen that car do wheelies on the street.
Yeah.
You doing wheelies on the street? Yeah, I'm not lining up.
Yeah. We had a good run with Velocity about 2 years ago at Texas 2K. That was a good race. I still think he jumped on the light, but you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It was a good race. I'm kind of glad I got kicked out because after that, that's when shit went bad with the cops and all that.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's when what's his name got locked up, Seals.
Oh, we were there.
Yeah.
Randy,
It was-
we pulled up in the limo.
Yeah. That's right. Our water for that.
The cops are like, what the fuck are they driving?
Hell yeah.
Now we can talk about it.
Let's go. They blocked the street.
Damn, they got Randy.
They did?
Yeah, they arrested him right here.
Arrested him.
They saw him from at the end of the race, and they went to the truck.
So this will be our block department. So from getting re-sleeved to getting home or putting new cam bearings, we'll do it all right here. Salem, I just showed you with the black car.
Yeah.
This is his department that he runs. So from there, we'll do like blowing out the motor, high loading them, whatever we need to do, we'll get done here. Actually, this is my motor right here, my re-sleeve one. So pretty much the same setup y'all got right now that y'all picking up today. We cut the old sleeves out. This one was already re-sleeved. I had an incident where my car saw like 85 pounds, so it blew up the intake and cracked the block. So we fixed the block and then we cut out the old sleeves again, and then we're gonna put new sleeves. But that's how it looks whenever we cut them out. So before y'all put aftermarket sleeves, cut out the old GM ones, that's how it'll come out. Y'all pretty much getting the same setup.
That's the beauty of working with Texas Speed. You can fit your motor in a day.
Yeah. If something happens, I'll call them up, call the boss up, like, hey, this happened, I need it done by next week.
Yeah.
That guarantee is gonna happen and work, but
90% of the time,
Yeah.
that happens.
yeah, y'all know again, we're doing Coyote motors now. So we do regular Coyote drop-in pistons and rods, and then we also do re-sleeve Coyotes now. Actually, Boyd got one of our re-sleeve blocks, and he made like 1,500 with it on low boost. So he was really happy with it. So hopefully later on we could build something a little bit more aggressive to hold like 2,000 horsepower. And these Coyotes, man, they're working now.
They can hold some power.
They can hold RPM and power now.
Yeah.
So I was kind of surprised. Maybe one day I'll put a Coyote in my car.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
Well, you know how many people would get pissed off of that? A lot.
I would.
It'll be worth it. Next box, and over here will pretty much be all our cam department.
The way you make it.
We're kind of low on cores right now, but I'll walk you over here and I'll show you how the core looks before we start grinding it.
Man, I got like 8 cords behind the shop. I'm gonna bring them.
No, it's nothing like that.
We're joking now. But as y'all can see, this is the cam department. This is where they make all the cams in-house. So all that choppy chop that you're doing comes from here.
So before they get grinded and then put into customers' cars, this is how they'll come out. All the lobes are bigger than original, but later on we'll cut them up to different sizes, but this is just a stock cores. We could do them from 5150s or 8620s, like a gold copper, color. Those supposed to hold a lot more power, but the 5150s are still good.
Made in the US of A.
And from there, they'll go into the machines over here. Of course, everything's off right now because everybody just took off for lunch. But I'll show you pretty much the rundown on how everything works whenever they get cut.
Crazy facility.
Yeah.
It's real crazy.
And actually, this is only half of it. We still have, on the other side of that wall, we got, I think it's like 100 square feet. I mean, 100,000 square feet. It's a whole bunch more that we're releasing now. The only reason we just didn't use it up right now because we have the space and we don't have that much machine. But later on, if we want to grow some more, we still have all that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And y'all are growing.
Yeah, we're growing.
Y'all growing fast.
We actually had a shop down the street. It was like half the size of this.
Oh, okay.
Like the sales room, the machine shop, everything. And then we moved here and we thought we had a whole bunch of room, but after filling up and buying more machines, we're like, yeah, we're gonna need more later on. So this is our grinding machine. So whenever we get the cams, we'll put them in here. This disc right here is our grinding disc, or grinding wheel, I guess you could say. We'll come in and go through each slope. I'm cutting them to spec to whatever the customer likes, or like our on-the-shelf cams, stuff like that. So they'll come in, they'll cut them, and from there they'll get spec'd out, make sure everything's good. They'll get tested, make sure there's no cracks or anything like that, or the walls are too thin. So this is what this does. It pretty much mics it, and then after that, everything checks out. We'll go ahead from cleaning them, and then we'll go to the laser room and get laser.
Okay.
And then from there, box stuff, and then to also trucks or cars, whatever.
Just front doorstep.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, the reason we came here for is to pick up a motor. I believe it's a 5.3 re-sleeve, correct?
Correct.
And what else does it have?
So it has our Recently 5.3, it has our PRC 260 heads, Ls3 style. We didn't get an intake for this, but like I said, this combo should make about 1,500 horsepower pretty easy.
Okay. So as y'all can see, we already got it loaded up. We're gonna strap it down, make sure nothing falls off. I'm not sure what Beto's gonna put this on. I don't know, he got like 40 cars, so I don't know which one. But that's it for this video, guys. Comment down below, make sure to subscribe. They love me. I'm known for this. If you see me wearing a brand's name and I went to their shop or warehouse, it ain't going to Beto's.